Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to give my review for At Midnight. This is a new rom-com that dropped this past Friday. I think this is on Paramount Plus, I believe. And stars Diego Boneta. Boneta? Is that his name? Okay. Monica.
The only reason I know that is because I'm from the Wire.
Oh. Monica Barbaro and Anders Holm, among others. Those are just kind of our three kind of love triangle there. But basically, Diego and Monica play Alejandro and Sophie, and then Anders plays Adam Clark. Sophie and Adam are two actors in this ridiculous superhero set of films that they've been doing together. And they're dating, and they end up going to film, and they're staying this film their movie in Mexico, and they end up staying at the hotel where Alejandro works. But things happen between Sophie and Adam, and they end up no longer together. And Sophie and Alejandro start meeting at midnight and going on little dates secretly. I thought this movie, I was very worried with it. The poster for it seemed very cheesy. So I right away was thinking, I don't know about this one. I was afraid it's going to be too cheesy for me, especially being a rom-com. If it's not done right, it can be very bad. But surprisingly, this movie was way better than I expected for me personally. Now, on Letterboxd, it don't get a great score, but for me personally, I enjoyed this one. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, obviously, with the way they do it. It's a very cheesy, over-the-top film. The acting's way over the top at some points, but it's done it intentionally. But I think cinematography-wise, this movie looked really good. I thought the acting was really great from everybody. There was a lot of chemistry between Diego and Monica with their characters. A lot of chemistry there between them. And, the story itself surprisingly really drew me in. I mean, to the point where, I was upset and mad at a certain point in the movie. And so I could tell I really connected with the characters, surprisingly, with this film. And I just thought overall this was a very solid rom-com. For the comedy aspect, I didn't laugh as much as I'd want to, but I kind of was so invested with everything else that it didn't bother me that I didn't really find it hilarious. But still, one I would definitely recommend. If you're into rom-coms, just know that this is more of a cheesy, over-the-top one. But still a very solid one. And if they decide to release it physically, it's definitely one that I would purchase for the collection. I know some movies are getting releases from Paramount Plus, so
surprising.
Yeah, so I'm hoping this one will get one, but we'll definitely see. I know it was kind of looked over this past weekend for two other rom-coms that released, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I gave this one a 4.5 out of 5. It's right now, surprisingly, it's my number one so far this year. It actually has took over that spot from A Man Called Otto. Um, Both have the same scores, but A Man Called Otto just isn't as rewatchable as this one would be. So that's how I kind of judged that with where I put it on the list. But yeah, solid film with At Midnight. But that's everything for my review. So please come like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we will see you all in the next one.